Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you all. Hey, Faith. Hey, Arilee. Hey, Terry. Yay. Tolkien has decided that now is when he's going to be singing the cries of his people.
Yeah, that's usually when our cat joins in. We have a prayer call at our church that we're on almost every Saturday, and if the sound is open, that's when he wants to contribute.
Of course. Well, he has prayers to share. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm kind of waiting. Hopefully Lenora's going to join us. We've got Jann with us, of course. And Anna and Cassie, last minute, were not able to join us. So Anna's actually leaving early, like crazy early in the morning. She's going on a trip. And Cassie's internet has been acting out. So it's down today. So that is why they're not with us. And I'm sad, but that's okay. We've got plenty we can talk about. And just again, I know I mentioned this at the very beginning of my chat the other night, but yes, y'all just ignore my face. It is healing. It's better than it was. We're getting there, but had an allergic reaction on my lips last week, and then I had a place removed from here. So kind of a double whammy. So I was like, of course, of all the weeks, when I have to have my face on camera, but here we are. All right. Well, hopefully Lenora is going to join us at some point. I know that she has grandbabies or has had grandbabies with her this weekend, so she may just need a nap. I think she said grandsons, and I feel like, they have even more energy. So anyway, so we're going to dive in. Let me look at my notes really quickly because I don't want to forget anything of what I want to cover tonight, because we have some winners to announce, which I'm very excited about. But I also have some questions for Jann, and we're going to kind of go back and forth with some answers, see if you guys have any questions. I actually have questions for the readers as well. And yeah, and don't let me forget, we do have one more swag prize pack to give out. So we'll do that as well. Yay, Lenora's here. Here we go. Let me let her in. All right. So I cannot believe it, guys. This is the Winedown and the Winner's Toast, the end of our LAM Summer Reading Challenge number 9. Can you guys believe it? Yeah. I know Terry remembers the very first year, and this started out as just posts, and there weren't other authors, and it was just me and Terry, I think.
Makes it a lot easier to win that way.
That's true. You've had some stiff competition come in the last few years.
Yep.
But yeah, so we are 9th year. Hey, Lenora, so glad you were able to make it. So I was just kind of recapping that it's just crazy that this is the 9th year. I'm trying to come up with some extra special things for our 10th year next year.
But I was wondering how many years.
Yeah.
My husband asked me, how do you do all this? And I said, I don't think she sleeps.
Well, I've got it down to a fine science at this point, I feel like. Yay, Martha. Okay. Sorry, I've kind of been vamping because we have people slowly trickling in. All right. I am going to get us started with our first question for our authors, and then we'll move on from there. So first of all, Jann and Lenora, please introduce yourself and sum up you as a writer in 3 words. And this is challenging, and I realized how challenging this was when I realized I also am supposed to answer this. So, sorry.
Oh, my. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm Lenora Worth, and I write inspirational and sweet romance. I've mostly written for Love Inspired, and several other publishers, over 100 books now, and I lost count at 100, but it's over 100 now. And I've been doing it for 34 years, so this is why I look tired. But I would say in my whole career, I always wanted to entertain, encourage, and enlighten.
Aww.
And those are the 3 words that always stand out when I'm talking to readers and when I sit down to write a book. Eva says he just wanted to be an entertainer. and that stuck with me. And I thought, yes, we want to entertain people, but entertain, enlighten, and encourage.
Oh, I love that. Those are perfect words, and you fit those perfectly.
Thank you.
All right, Jann, what about you?
That is a hard act to follow. Thank you for that.
I know, right?
Let's see. I'm Jann Franklin. I live also in Louisiana, but a little bit farther north from Joy, outside of Shreveport, a little town called Grand Cane.
Oh, I know that. I used to live in Shreveport.
Oh, yes, you do. Well, and I think we know some of the same people. Carol Johnson, Marguerite Gray, Morgan Tarpley Smith. Yeah. We're all in a writing club together. But I fell into writing when I retired. Didn't want to sit around and watch, soap operas or something. So my husband said, "Why don't you write a book?" Like, that would just be the easiest thing in the world, write a book. So 3, 5, I don't know. I probably have 12, I think, done. And I've got one at the editor. So 3 words I think would be Southern by heart. I am not Southern by birth. My mom grew up in Kansas. My dad grew up in New Mexico. I was born in New Mexico. We moved to Arkansas when I was 4. Then I went to school in Texas. Now I'm in Louisiana, and I just love the South. I think it has its own charm and food and hospitality, and I started writing books based in South Louisiana because I just find it embodies all of those things. The people are so friendly. I love the accents. The food is amazing. The culture and history. So whenever I write a book, I try to incorporate some of that culture and food, and just so people kind of get a better idea of how wonderful I think Louisiana is. I think that we get a bad reputation. People think they're kind of backwards and not very smart, and just kind of sometimes lazy. So I part of the reason I write is to entertain people, but also to give them a taste of what it's like to live in Louisiana.
I love that. Yeah, I've really come to love Louisiana, so I appreciate that. All right, so I am Joy Rancatore, and I have a published series of Southern fiction with Christian roots. I also have fantasy that is published, nonfiction for writers, and nonfiction that is a series of stories about animals, real life stories about animals. I'm also currently writing, I guess what I'll call for now a contemporary Western, because I don't know what else to call it. Yeah, and then my 3 words are soul, heart, and passion. My tagline is writing the soul with heart. And what I mean by that is I try to write things that truly matter, and do it from my heart. And I hope that I bring passion to whatever I do. So those are my words. All right.
I like.
So I'm going to hold on to this second question for just a bit. Let me go ahead. First of all, I want to draw our last swag prize pack winner. And then I'm going to ask this other question, and I'm going to ask it of actually everybody. So hold on to your hats for that. All right. So I think I'm safe that everybody who's going to be here is here. So I've got names in here, and we're going to see who's going to get the last swag prize pack. All right. Who we got? Martha. Martha wins our swag pack. Congratulations. Wait, hold on. Let me pull that out and sit it right here, or I'm going to forget. Y'all, I would forget my name if it weren't embedded in me. Okay. All right. So here is the second question that I had shared with our authors. And I think that this is probably something fitting for all of us to answer. So share 2 special moments with us from your summer. I want one from our time together with the reading challenge, and one from whatever that has happened to you this summer. All right, so I'm going to actually start with our readers. So I'm going to kind of go on my screen in my order anyway. So Faith, you're up first. I'm putting you on the spot.
Great. So for the
for the summer. So you mean like from our meetings and stuff?
Yeah, for the summer reading challenge.
Okay. So probably like the most fun for me was figuring out that that Anna was from Germany and like having that little connection. That was just kind of like really fun.
That was special.
Yeah. And then from the summer, so my oldest daughter is a music therapist and she loves music and she loves musicals. And I know lots of musicals that I've never seen because of listening to her music. And so, one of her favorite musicals they brought to the movies this summer. They did the pro shot, whatever, of the stage musical, the Broadway musical. And so my daughter and her husband and my other daughter and I all went to see this together. And it was just so special, like, because this is something I know she loves. And so to get to go share that with her. And it was Hadestown, and it's a combination of the Hades and Persephone Greek myth with the Orpheus and Eurydice Greek myth. The stories are woven together in the musical, and I don't know. It was just like such a cool thing to get to do, just to be with my girls and to know how special it was for her. And so, yeah.
Oh, that's so special. I love that. And it's stories in another form.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Airily, what about you? Oh, you're muted. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay. I've just been enjoying doing this group this year. I mean, it's been a lot of fun having all the different things to answer and doing the different challenge things. So there's that. Nothing too exciting this summer, I guess. I've just been posting on my YouTube page my little songs and just hanging out at home mostly and taking kids to appointments.
That's a job in itself.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Terry. What about you?
I was kind of excited finding out about your author lineup for this year, and going, oh, I know those names, with some of them, and then that kind of gave. I have so many unread books. It kind of pushed me into reading some of the ones that I already had by Lenora and by Anna. And I like getting to know how to actually pronounce Anna's name. So my middle name is spelled the same as what she puts on her books as her first name. So it's not how I pronounce it. And I've enjoyed being able to be a little bit more active, I think, this year than I thought I would be too. So.
That's awesome. Yay. All right, Martha, what about you?
I've enjoyed the whole thing, the whole book club this summer. I've enjoyed getting to meet and learn about different authors and their writing and so on, things like that. This summer I've enjoyed spending time hanging out with my son who graduated in May and is working on his next steps.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. That's special. Special time with our kids is very important. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to swap over to our authors now, and I'll go in the opposite order that we went before. So, Jann, what about you? What are your two special things from this summer?
When I was a kid, I loved the Book It, with Pizza Hut.
Yes.
And it was such a fun reading program. And I never dreamed there were programs for adults, and I think this is just the coolest. I don't get a pizza, and y'all don't get pizzas, but you get all this other cool stuff, and I think that's better, really. I mean, probably most of us don't need a personal pan pizza, plus it wouldn't mail well. But it's like I love how that's just a memory from my childhood that I'm doing now. Participating as an adult. As far as the summer goes, we have. Our younger son and his wife are preparing to go to North Africa. Oh my goodness, they leave August. I can't even think. 16th. I think it's a Monday for a year. So we have been. Everyone, bless their hearts. Everyone's just like pulling them in all different directions, trying to get time with them before you don't see them for a whole year. But next, or I guess this coming Saturday, their church is giving them a going away party, and so we're going down to Austin, and of course, we're going to have to share them with 100 other people, but that's okay. But we got to spend some time with them this summer. We took a family vacation, which was really fun. So kind of like you're saying, Joy, about it's great to spend time with your kids, and especially when you're not going to see them for a whole year. So it's been a special summer. So
Oh, that's good that you've had that special time with them before they go off on their adventure. It's awesome.
yeah.
All right, Lenora, what about you?
Well, doing this, I know that you had asked me last year and I couldn't do it because I had just a heavy schedule, but this year I had finished all my contracts, and I had a whole open half of the year. And so I said yes, and that was a blessing because, as I said to Jann, we lived in Shreveport for probably close to 30 years. And when I met Joy at the writers event down in Baton Rouge, I just fell in love with her. Finally learned how to pronounce her last name too. And so, I thought I'm doing it this summer because she's such a sweetie pie and she was so nice to meet. She and her husband. So that was a blessing, and my calendar was really open. And then I had an invitation to write a book with some special friends. It's 4 different authors and Amish books, and we're going to announce it later. And I've been with my grandsons all weekend, so I'm a little wobbly. But anyway, we're really excited about it. And that was a blessing because I wasn't expecting it. And I really enjoyed writing my book. And so that was 2 good things. This is wonderful meeting. I love when I can talk to readers, and readers are so sweet. We love our readers. We depend on them for so many things, not just to help us make a living, but to give us support. It's an emotional thing, and I appreciate that. And the other thing was I turned 70 in April, and my husband took me to Key West. We did a Florida road trip with a Morkie named Bogey. He's about this big and
adorable.
He was very well behaved in all the hotels, thank goodness. We didn't get kicked out. And we just had a long week of driving around Florida. And I love Florida as much as I love Louisiana. And so it's been a fun summer. And I appreciate you asking me, Joy, to join this.
I'm so glad that it worked out this year. This has been so wonderful. I feel like we've had just such a lovely group this year, which we always do, but I don't know, it's just been very special this year. So I think for me, it's just been such a special calming thing for me this summer, because this is the first year of me doing this where I am working full time. And there were moments where I was like, can I do this? But we have, and I'm very thankful for it. It was a very good thing for me to keep this going because this is one of the most important things that I do. So I've just loved every minute of it. And I'm so thankful for each one of you women who have been part of it. I think in addition to the challenge and all of the fun that we've had, one of the special things from this summer was getting to watch my son learn to drive. And so this evening, he had his second official drive with the driving school, and went on the interstate for the first time, and he was so excited because he's like, it was so much easier than I thought. Like, I was so nervous going into it, but it's so great. Like, I prefer doing that. And so it was just fun to see, like, him get more comfortable and get used to all of that and take those next steps. So that was probably the other special part.
Well, it's great he's talking to you about it. I asked my son about his driver's course. He's going through it too right now, and he says, "Me, that's about all I got."
That sounds more like my daughter. Oh my goodness. So funny. Well, okay, let me open it up for any questions that you guys have for our authors. Go ahead and send those out.
Okay, while I was listening, I had a random thought, and it's not germane to reading or anything, but do any of you have something that you collect that everybody knows you collect? And just curious.
That's a great question.
I do, actually.
Go ahead, Jen. Go ahead.
We like to collect coffee mugs from different places that we go, especially coffee shops. We go to a little local coffee shop and we just fall in love with it and we get a mug. And so we actually have a mug wall with a peg, with the hooks, and we put our coffee cups up there, and it just depends on what mood I'm in or my husband, and that's what we do. But it makes me frustrated because people will go on vacation and say, "Oh, I got you a coffee mug because I know you collect them." Well, I don't really collect them. I mean, I don't like just I don't want people to come bring me mugs from their vacations. It's more of a souvenir thing. But I just say thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do something with it. But yeah.
Great.
Well, I too collect coffee mugs. And I've been waiting for my shelf to be built, and I don't see. But I take that back. We have a bookshelf upstairs, and we did a little rearranging, and most of mine are on that. And they are from our travels, a lot of them, and some of them are writer related that people have given me, or I'm like you. I have to be in a certain mood. I might want my Florida mug one day, or my some other mug the next day. Also, I love shoes, and so people will send me little shoes. I used to collect the little shoes, and I have a shoe Christmas tree. It's little with the little ornaments, and I gave a lot of them away when we moved from Shreveport, but the ones that are special to me that friends have given me, I still have a couple of them. And I collect real shoes too. That's why I have to keep writing. I have to have shoe money, and I can barely walk in them anymore. Right now, I got on my recover shoes from chasing boys around all day. But I do love my shoes. So and flamingos. I like flamingos. So
See, that's what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say flamingos.
I do love flamingos too, yes.
Well, I did notice your sign above your head that says "One shoe can change your life."
Can you see it? I'm glad you can see it. Yes, that's, one shoe can change your life, Cinderella. So she's so right.
Great. I think the only thing I have collected many things over the years, and they have, with all the moves and with my children and animals, either they've gotten lost, or I've gotten tired of packing them, or they've been broken. But I collect books.
Those two.
So one thing,
I was thinking I should have said other than
except for
because we're all reading.
All over the house.
Exactly. Yeah, but the thing that I do like to do with books is when I go somewhere, I love to purchase something from the little independent bookstores. Like if there's an independent bookstore there, I always love to go into those. But I specifically try to look for local authors if they feature some local indie authors, and I try to find new people that way. So, yeah.
That's a great idea. Yeah. I like
So,
that.
Jann, for collecting coffee shop mugs, there's a coffee shop in Michigan I'd recommend you go to because it's named Sweetland Candies.
Oh, that sounds good.
I bought my husband a mug from there because it's our last name.
Oh, that's
But
great.
no relation.
No relation. They just picked the name Sweetland because they thought it would be a good name for their candy store, but it's also a coffee shop too.
That's
Oh.
cute.
We stopped in Fort Walton Beach at JoJo's Coffee and Goodness, and I just love that name, JoJo's Coffee and
I
Goodness.
think
And I
I've
got him
been there. I live about an hour from there, so.
Oh, well, it's really good. Got a mug, of course. It's one of my favorite shapes. It's tall and kind of wide, but not too wide. It's not a soup mug. But my cousin came to visit, and she was trying to be helpful, and she put it in the dishwasher, and yeah, the little thing came off. But my husband said, "That's okay. We'll just go back there." Like so. Yeah, it's not in the car. So it's on my to-do list now. Get back to Fort Walton Beach so I can go get another coffee mug.
Well, if I'm there, my daughter lives in Fort Walton. I will go and buy you one and send it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Or she can come and y'all could meet up.
Yeah, you
There we
can come.
go.
That would be great. I would love that,
That would
especially
be
a
fun.
Louisiana girl.
That's right. That would be fun.
Maybe we should make it a writers and readers retreat and everybody
Yes.
go.
I could go
There
for
we
that.
There we go. Yeah, for the
Road trip.
10th anniversary, Joy.
There
could
you
do
go.
like a retreat.
Yes, that would be amazing. Oh my
That
goodness.
would. That would be some good trouble right there.
Oh yes. Oh my
Come home
god.
with mugs and shoes
Mugs, shoes, and books.
and flamingos and books.
Flamingos. Well, yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Any other questions for our authors?
Okay, so I assume that since we're all readers here, that I assume that you all like the book better than the movie when you read when something comes out. But my question is, is there any like movie that you would say this one was as good as the book? That you felt like they did such a good job that it was,
That's a good question.
I think The Great Gatsby was pretty good, the movie.
Mhm.
And I'm
I
thinking,
love- sorry, go ahead.
no,
Sorry.
go ahead. I lost I don't remember what I was going to say.
I was going to say, I don't know if it counts, but the British version of Pride and Prejudice, but it's a 4-hour, miniseries, so they, had the opportunity to get a lot more into the movie version than just a plain.
because that's one of the
movie.
problems with the movie is that they have to trim stuff. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes even when you have the extra hours, they don't do a good, like they're not faithful to the story or whatever. And so,
No, they throw in a chase scene or an explosion instead of delving into the characters sometimes. Yeah.
Yes. And I on that note, I actually had one of my books a movie was made from that story.
Wow.
My book was The Xmas Club, and it was about grief at Christmas. And the movie was nothing like my book.
Mhm.
They kept and it just came out last year. They kept my character names, and they kept the club, but it was a foodie club, and they were all young people. I had different ages in my story, like a group that met up, and it was based on my book, loosely based, but they gave me, money, so. But I really was a little disappointed. I liked the movie it was a Lifetime movie, but a lot of people who read the book said they liked the book better because the book went a little deeper into, grief and grief at Christmas. And none of these people could handle their grief very well, so they formed this club to help each other. by helping other people. None of that was in the book. It was,
Oh.
I mean, in the movie. But you know, I did see my name on the credit, so that was exciting. And so I can imagine some of the writers that have waited to have their books turned into movies, and I can know how they feel now. But I remember something that Charles Martin said when it was the one about they had a plane crash on a mountain, and
The Mountain Between Us.
yes, and the movie was a bit different, and he said, you know, that's what Hollywood does. Once I pass it on to them, it's out of my hands, and I hope you'll just remember that I tried to write the best book I could. So that I remember him saying that, and I thought, well, I'm not him, but you know, I kind of get it. So anyway, I don't know if my book was better, but it was definitely an experience to go through.
Oh, I bet.
Well, from your description, I want to read the book. I don't know if
It's the Xmas Club, and I had some of them when I was at a book signing yesterday, and they're still. But yeah, it was published by Thule Publishing, which is a smaller publisher in California, and it's on Amazon. It's like probably the lowest number on there, so it could use some perks. But it was hard to write, and I wrote it when I was going through my own kind of grief during Christmas, and I went through a lot of changes. And anyway, I stand by it. It was the story I wanted to write, and it was exciting to find out there's a movie being made, but not a lot like the book.
Hey, Faith, if you're writing a book list for this talk, you can add that title so we remember.
There you go.
Yeah.
Love that. Oh my
I
goodness.
I haven't read all the books I've watched movies of. I really enjoyed the Hidden Figures movie, and I don't think I ever read the book that went with it. I can imagine I probably would like it better because there'd be more information about the people in that era, but I don't know for sure.
I've read the book, but I haven't seen the movie.
Okay.
Maybe y'all can compare notes.
I enjoyed the book.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, oh, go ahead, Martha.
I was going to say one that I've run into that the movie is better than the book is the Phantom Toll Booth.
Oh, really?
Which is more a kid's book, but the movie is much better than the book. The book drags on and on and on, and you don't get the puns so much in the book as you do in the movie.
Okay. Good to know.
That's good to know.
Oh.
Anybody else have any to share? Well, we're getting low on time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask our authors to drop any links that you'd like in the chat, and I want you to share what is the most exciting thing that's about to happen. Do you have a book release that's about to happen? Do you have something special you're about to launch? What is the next big thing for you?
Oh, Lenora looks sparkly.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited about the Amish book that's coming out, and I'm probably going to retire after that one and go indie, and I'm excited about that.
Okay.
So because I'm old and my back hurts, and I want to spend more time with my grandchildren and buy orthopedic shoes now.
I bet you can find some cute sparkly ones.
They do have cute ones now. Oh, and in fact, I have an idea for a book. It's called If the Shoe Doesn't Fit, and she creates her own shoes and becomes really rich, and the man who turned her down when she was trying to do all this comes back into her life, and that's on my list to write very soon, one day.
Sounds like a good title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We will all be looking forward to
I
that.
hope so.
All right, Jen.
I am, well, I just had a Christmas book come out in July. And I did sign up to do a Christmas short story. So it's definitely going to be somewhere in South Louisiana. Something about, I think it's going to be something like the Christmas crawfish conspiracy or something silly like that.
Great
So,
title.
Cute.
Definitely.
no dead bodies. So I can't do dead bodies at Christmas. It's just too much.
I hear you on that one.
All right. Well, before I say anything else, I'm going to announce our grand prize winners. So when I told y'all a few times in the post that it was tight on the entire challenge front, I was not over dramatizing anything. I promise y'all. It was very, very close. And I was not sure who was going to come out on top until I finally did all of the numbers and redid them and triple did them today to make sure. But one person has read the most books and has had the most points. And another person had the second most books read and the second highest points. So I think we have a clear, very close though. I'm telling you, like everyone else was really bunched in there. But our two winners are Faith Cruz and Martha Sham. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know when I saw that, I was like, first, second. Oh my goodness. That has to be a new thing.
That's
So
great.
I will tell you guys though what is coming up. We have book clubs next Thursday night. So I would love for you guys to join us for that. I'll be sure to drop the link and everything next week in this group. So that way, if you're not following my newsletter or anything like that, you'll get it next week. But that will be next Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Central. So an hour later than we've done all of our challenge stuff. But I would love to have y'all join us. No set book. We come and share what we're reading. And it really is all about just sharing the joy of reading books. We have a great time. So I hope you can join us for that. And my next big thing is also next Thursday, I'm launching my new YouTube series, From Heart to Shelf, Mini Musings of an Indie Author. So we'll see how that goes, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So there we go. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And look at that. We did not get cut off. I did good. Thank you guys for making this such a special summer. And I'm looking forward to next year and to seeing y'all throughout the year and all of our stuff that we do.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Oh, kitty cat. Bye, guys. Have a great night.